So Wolfgang reminds me of this wolf on my right. So your birthday is January 27th, same day as Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And Jake's birthday is January 14th, so January birthdays. So Wolfgang was friends with Queen Charlotte Sophia. He actually dedicated one of his songs to her. And you already know I look up Sophia Charlotte all the time. So Mozart fell in love with this woman named Aloysia Weber, and she had three sisters, and they were in like a four-family band or quartet, and they would sing and play instruments. Now, she didn't like him like that, so he went and imprinted on her sister. Her sister is Constance, who reminds me of this actress over here. So Constance Mozart was born in January 5th. She and Mozart had like six children. So when I think of Jake or Jacob, I think of Mozart, but also his wife, Mozart's wife's brother's name is Jacob. His name was Jacob Habel. So Mozart's wife reminded me of this woman who played in Enola Holmes, which is Enola's alone is backwards. So the actress reminds me of Mozart's wife, and she played in Enola Holmes. Enola Holmes reminds me of H.H. Holmes, which H.H. Holmes is supposedly like related to Meghan Markle. He was a doctor who took bodies for life insurance. He basically like Beauty and the Beast because he had this place called the Red Rum Castle where he would take these people and it'd be like amazing you couldn't leave or get out. But he was a very good looking man, so he must have got a lot of women in that castle. The castle was in Chicago. They used to have like this fair, and after the fair, he'd go get a whole bunch of people into that castle. It was pretty much like the Get Out movie or the Us movie, doing experiments on them. So supposedly he hit his head and forgot who he was and ended up being like an MK person. But so he was originally a nice guy or a decent human, and then he became H.H. Holmes, and he became like the Beast. So Wolfgang Mozart created Opus 3 in honor of Queen Charlotte Sophia. And so he would go over there and hang out. But he was also part of like the Holy See. He was born in the Holy Roman Empire and they would hire him to do things, but he didn't like getting paid not a lot of money. And he also wanted to be free. So he tried to always leave the Vatican and not be paid by the Holy Roman Empire and just do his own thing. Of course, he passed away at 35 really young, and I think he pretty much got poisoned. They've been looking into him, how he passed away. But now that I know what I know, him trying to be free like Sam Cooke and create his own wealth and create his own choices doesn't work well when you're working with the Holy Roman Empire. He was pretty much like, oh, you want me to be a vampire and to use my music only for your good, but I want to be free. So he was like that in terms of like Twilight. If he was a Twilight character, he's, you know, more like the vampire, less like the wolf. He was mixed with both. He had the courage to leave the Holy Roman Empire, but he also know that in order to leave, they got to take you out.